Jarno says, in retrospect, Sir Jackie, was your interview with Ayrton in 1990 too aggressive? What do you think about Ayrton's defensive reaction as portrayed in the Senna movie? And would you judge Ayrton's actions the same way today?
I think I asked the right question. Nobody was prepared to ask the question I asked. I am absolutely convinced, was then, that he had intentionally run into Alain Prost to take away the World Championship opportunity to Prost, or for Prost. I asked that question in the very next race, was the Australian Grand Prix. He had cancelled the interview the day before. He was 3 hours late for the day of the interview. I didn't change the question, and I think maybe only myself could have asked the question because of my World Championships, because he has won, or did win, the same number of World Championships as I did. But the press didn't want to ask the question because they may never get a chance to speak to him again. And what he said to me that day was he would never speak to me again, ever, when we came off the interview. But 1.5 years later, he phoned me up and said, look, I'm sorry, because he said then that he did not intentionally do it. He later admitted that he did intentionally do that to Prost. And when he phoned me back, he said, look, I apologize, I told you a lie. I'd like you to help me work for safety, and I'd like you to tell me how I should go about it. And we then spent a lot of time together, on the phone, occasionally face-to-face, in his hotel suite in Melbourne, in Adelaide was the first meeting after that incident. And that was 1.5 to 2 years later.